Hello students, welcome to another class of English grammar. I hope you all are watching my classes with the comfort of your home. Please take a pen and copy to note down anything useful by pausing or rewinding the video. Today I will discuss another new chapter to enhance your language skill, which you all have already understood with the title of the video. But we will begin this class from the very beginning with parts of speech. So what is the parts of speech? Parts mean types or categories. Types or categories of what? Of a speech. Now, what is a speech? A speech is one kind of expression through which we deliver thoughts or feelings by articulate sound. Basically, any sound that comes out of our mouth to express our thoughts or feelings is speech. And whenever we write those speeches into paper, it becomes word or sentence or sentences. From that comes the exact definition of parts of speech, which says that parts of speech is a category to which words are assigned according to their syntactic function. What does syntactic function mean? A syntactic function is the grammatical relationship of one word to another word within a sentence. Syntactic function shows the grammatical relationship between more than one word within a sentence. There are 8 categories of words. That means we can divide parts of speech into 8 categories. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and lastly interjection. In today's class, I'll only discuss about nouns. So what is a noun? A noun is a naming word. Noun is a naming word. It refers the name of a person, thing, place, quality, state, or action. Basically, it is a name of anything or everything. That's it. Look at the examples of noun. Rahul and Priya. These are the 2 different names of 2 different individual persons, and that's how they are the examples of noun. Or look at the other examples of nouns, that the name of anything like chair, table, or the name of any place like Raiganj, Kolkata, or the name of any quality like courage, honesty, or the name of any action like swimming, reading, or the name of any state like happy or sad are the examples of noun. Let us understand the categories of noun. So as you can see, we can divide noun into 2 main categories. One is the concrete noun and the other is the abstract noun. After that, we can divide concrete noun again into 4 categories. They are common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun. So, concrete noun is basically a collection of all these 4 nouns. Let us understand about abstract noun first. So what is an abstract noun, or what are abstract nouns? Nouns that name an idea, thought, or feeling which cannot be seen, heard, touched, smelled, or tasted refers abstract noun. Any noun that names any idea, a thought, or feelings refers or denotes abstract noun. Look at the examples of abstract noun. Strength, honesty, wisdom, happiness, knowledge, childhood, love, bravery, freedom, humility. We cannot see anything of this. We cannot hear about anything of this. We cannot touch anything of this, or we cannot smell, or we cannot taste anything of this. And from that, they are only the examples of perfect abstract noun, which are the names of ideas or thoughts or feelings. After that, what is a concrete noun. A noun denoting a material object which exists in a material or physical form. Anything that denotes a material object, that means anything that we can see or touch or smell or taste, refers or denotes concrete noun. Look at the examples of concrete noun. Girl, pen, book, city, Ria, Raigan, the Bible, Bengali, family, crowd, team, class, gold, silver, sugar, wood, etc. and lot more are the examples of concrete noun. Now let us understand about the first category of concrete noun, which is common noun. What is a common noun? A common noun is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. So basically it is general names or common names of things, peoples, places or animals of similar class or kind. Look at the examples of common noun. Boy, girl, sister, river, woman, city, pen, mirror, dog, house, etc. and lot more are the examples of common noun. Let's move on to the second category of concrete noun, which is proper noun. So what is proper noun or what are proper nouns? Proper nouns are specific names for things, peoples, places or animals. That means they are specific names or particular names of any thing or any place or any material. Proper noun identifies a single identity only or single entity only. Look at the examples of proper nouns. Sachin Tendulkar, Rajasthan, Jupiter, Monday, April, the Himalaya, the Pacific Ocean, Marigold, the Ananda Bazar Patrika and the Hindus, etc. And there are a lot more examples of proper nouns, which are the names of a specific person or place or month or day or mountain or sea, anything. It is always spelled with an initial capital letter, as you can see in these examples. After that comes the third category of concrete noun, which is collective noun. So what are collective nouns? Collective nouns denote a group or collection of similar individuals considered as one complete whole. Whenever we consider a group or collection of similar individuals considered as one complete whole, it becomes a collective noun. Okay, so basically it is a specific group of similar objects or peoples or animals. Look at the examples of collective noun. Committee. There are so many members in a committee, but whenever we consider all members in a committee as a whole, it becomes a collective noun, and from that comes this word committee. Similarly, flock, set, collection, herd, bunch, group, bundle, crowd, family. These are the examples of collective noun. After that comes the last category of concrete noun, which is material noun. So what are material nouns? Material nouns are the names of substances or materials that can be seen or touched. Okay, so material nouns are the names of substances or materials that can be seen or touched. Basically, material nouns are anything that has a mass. Material nouns are anything that has a mass, or we can make things out of any material, are the examples of material nouns. Look at the examples of material nouns. Wood, gold, pearls, silver, iron, cotton, water, stone, wool, paper, etc. And there are a lot more examples of material nouns. That's all, students, for now. I'll discuss more about nouns in another class. Till then, stay safe. Goodbye.